Today is March 22nd, 2023, and technically speaking, this is Rahul's class number 4. In the third class, he was asked to prepare the resume for this job, and now Rahul is placed in a company. And today is his fourth class, and he is now going to tell all of us about how a self-introduction can be done in an interview. I had given 4 videos for Rahul, out of which 3 videos were technical tutorial, and he has taken complete notes of it, and he is going to make presentation about it. What we are going to do right now is first, the reason why Rahul is looking into the camera is visualizing as if about 100 people are listening to him. Instead of speaking one-on-one with me in camera, it is like visualizing 100 people or 200 people listening to him. So he will explain about the presentation, and then I myself will have a mock interview with him with regard to the self-introduction. Yes, Rob.
Hi, good morning to all. What I learned in the self-introduction means the key points are the self-introduction should be less than 2 minutes, and you want to avoid lengthy statements, and you want to avoid self-confusion. You should be strong in your answer. First of all, in self-introduction, you want to introduce yourself, your name, where you're studying, your ambition, your responsibility, and your achievements and strengths and skills. First of all, your name is who are you, what is your name, and where you are studying, and then your ambition. Your ambition should be what you want in your life, which role you want to do in a specific company, where you want to place to tell that about yourself. But major self-introduction, don't want to lie. Tell about yourself, tell the truth. Even if you want to place in a company in a temporary position, means tell that, sir, I want to place in this company, sir, but I want to improve myself. That's why I am choosing it. But I don't want to selfish. I also try to improve the company also, sir, within my power. And your responsibility means everyone should be responsible. You can tell the responsibility, like you can participate in a competition with the team, and what you done what you have done in the team.
Take your time. When your mind is stumbling, just look down, relax, take your words and then speak. No rush. If you are losing words, just take your time, get your words and then speak. Nobody will say anything about it.
If you are participating in teams, in the teams, what you will contribute in the team, and what are the activities you conducted in the colleges and schools, that's not all responsibility. What are the challenges you achieved in the team, and the achievements mean past achievements you have done in colleges, schools, something like certificates, awards. I won second place in maths quiz competition, and I also done so many certificates conducted by IBM. That's all. And then my strengths me as I come to my strength. I am very punctual person. I am very responsible. I am very interested to learn. That's not all my strengths. Coming to skills means what you are very good at. You can good at dancing or music, coding, etc. These are the skills you want to tell about yourself in a self-introduction.
Beautiful. Very nice presentation. Now Rahul, flip the channel. Yeah. What Rahul tried right now was explaining about what is self-introduction and what he understood out of it. Now I am going to throw a couple of questions to Rahul, and he is going to answer. So my name is Manikandan Sundaresan, and I am running a company called as Youth Corp Training Solutions. And let us assume that I am conducting an interview. You are going to be an employee at least for the next 5 years. And after getting through the interview, if you are getting through the interview, we will be signing a contract for 2 years, and you will be working in the company. So the interview is going to happen. Okay. So Mr. Rahul, what are the best skills do you think you have so that you can get placed in my company?
Sir, I like to learn new things, and I'm very punctual, very responsible. I should can be responsible others' problems also as a team leader. I have a leadership. I think it is good for me. And many people are putting this also say you are good in leadership, you are connected at many programs. That's why you are good.
You spoke about the word leadership. So can you give me one or two examples where you were a very good leader?
Taking others' responsibilities. Main aspect of your leader taking others' responsibility and the failures to others.
In the tenure of your college, Krishna Arts and Science, now that you are into the third year, let's talk about your first year days and second year days. Are there any days where you felt so proud of yourself doing something?
Sir, my 1.5 years is only online, sir. So there is no compliments. In my second year, I won. In second year of the day, I won as I told, I won second prize in maths quiz competition, sir. They are very good. He said they are.
You have a very good knowledge.
They have a very good knowledge and say they so many accomplishments that you make proud of our department.
Absolutely. Winning a quiz competition is not a joke. It is a very, very big thing. How do you think that quiz excellence and winning that award, yes, it is truly a very good achievement in your life. How do you think that's going to be useful for you in the future? Winning a quiz competition, it requires good memory, it requires a lot of,
So entertain you more, sir, to achieve more awards, more encourage you more, sir, to achieve more awards more like this.
Speaking about, you mentioned, can I have the paper please? You conducted many programs during your activities. Tell me some of the programs you conducted.
So I major category quiz competitions, sir, and puzzle solves.
Why are you so much excited about puzzle solving and quiz competitions?
Sir, I think I'm good at puzzle puzzles, and they find differences and to find default things in them.
If you say that you are good in quiz competition and puzzles, it means you are very good at mathematics. Are you good at mathematics?
Sir, honestly, I'm very bad at mathematics, but I'm very interested to solve problems.
Okay. And how do you think solving problems will be a good benefit? Will that take you to a leadership position in the company?
Yes.
Or by using the problem solving, would you like to become an entrepreneur? What is your choice?
So either an entrepreneur or a place in company, I want to solve problems.
But you have to be very specific, Rahul. You cannot be saying these dichotomous things. This dichotomous means two options. You have to be very specific about only one thing. Either you can be an entrepreneur or you can be only a top position in a company. So, which will excite you more?
Entrepreneurs.
Speaking about entrepreneurship, now you are a 20-year-old boy, 21. What's your age?
It's 20.
20. Birth year?
2002.
2002 and which month and day?
September 23.
September 23, 2002. Okay, so 20 years and 21st year running right now. So what skills do you think you have for becoming an entrepreneur in the future? Let us hypothetically assume that you are going to be an entrepreneur in 30 years.
So leadership, responsibilities, and thinking about new ideas, creating new ideas.
Tell me one new idea that you recently thought about.
Sir, I was participating in a hackathon competition, sir. That is my idea. I completed my team, sir. About rural people to step to the things they wanted to for study. Many youngsters are free. Now this days very youngsters are free, so they can contribute some ideas to the little children. I design an app, sir, to do that.
You mentioned that you are selfish to become better than anyone in your field.
Yes.
Can you describe why are you terming the word selfish? Selfishness is one of
Bad things.
sins, but you mentioned as sin here.
Sir, my teachers, many of us said you should be selfish to others by the things they want. But you're not selfish about the places they are, about how they are. Why don't you improve yourself by selfishness? Sir? That's why I'm selfish. Better than.
It's a wrong guidance from your teachers. We will speak about that later. Basic computer science. Your ambition is to create products that should be useful to people. Basically, you are a responsible person. Okay, fine. So, creating products that should be helpful and useful to people. Let's say, for example, I'm an investor. I'm giving you almost about 55 lakhs money, and I want you to create a product. I'm a venture capitalist, and I'm investing some money in your talent or a company that you're running, and I want you to create some products. 55 lakhs, you can really create some products. What product you will create? And to help whom you will create what product? Because you mentioned yourself that your ambition is to create products that will be useful and helpful to people. What product you would like to create? Think of IT base, your own domain, information technology, or even think of generic products. It doesn't necessarily, since you are a BSc computer science student, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to think about only IT products. Take your time, think until. You don't have any idea.
Sir, I face this problem day by day. Very rushing myself, and also do it as a project in my final self, but ma'am didn't approve. I want to find create a chip, sir, that should count the number of people in the bus and if the count is maximum, that means it should stop the bus and create some alarm to alert the driver to so many people in the bus. That's the project I use.
Okay, that's a good idea. But a conductor can do the job, right?
No, sir, that is not it. They want so many because they are rushing the people. Even when
They will not be having time to notice that.
if they have time, they don't tell, sir. In private bus, they want to so many things that they want. Even they don't care about the lives in bus, sir. I also one time I didn't fall in bus. It was last in my first year. They didn't know. They didn't stop. Even stop, sir. I was skirting the road it's like I'm in a what is that? Accidents, and they didn't even stop, sir. They didn't look up for me. They didn't care about me, sir. They just gone.
So you will create that product if you are given the money. That's what you are saying.
Yes.
Last 2 or 3 questions. During your free time, what are your basic interests?
Reading articles and doing some programs. As I told, I studying Java, so I do some Java programs. Watching movies. That sounds. And doing some work given from my college.
Okay, now that you are placed in a company, you are going to work as a trainee for almost about 3 months. What's the name of the company? Right. So that company is going to give you 3 months of training or 4 months of training. What are the attitude change you are going to bring with you in order to fit into that company?
Yes, so they tell me we want to teach, sir. I want to do better in teaching and good communication, sir. And I want to learn new things, sir, so I can contribute many things to others.
What are the biggest challenges you think are going to happen by joining the company? Biggest challenges that you will face personally? Because getting a job is the most sweetest thing in life, but once we get into the job and when they give us the first ever job, we will be having a little bit of a reality check and reality shock that will we be able to really complete this work? Your mind starts thinking about that. So, what kind of challenges you think you have when you join such a company? See, there are 3 things now. Some youngsters do a mistake. They go and the first few days of their job, they get frightened with the nature of the job that is being offered, and they immediately run away from the job, stating that that's not going to be useful for me because they are asking me to do this, to do that. They are asking me to go to this place, go to that place. I'm not willing to travel all that. Some people, okay, this is my first job. Whatever it is, I will have to take this responsibility. And at least for the next 3 months, for the 90 days plan, let me do this. Come whatever it may be, let me do this and let me try. This is second category. Third category is sheer absence. They will never tell anybody. Even in the first category, at least the person will have the courtesy to say, sorry sir, I'm not going to come to the job anymore. But in the third category, just flight. They won't even inform to the company, they will flight. These three categories.
And the second category.
Second category.
Sir, I think the various categories initially it was a training. Even as a student, I don't learn, I don't listen to them. Sir. I think that is the major problem in our younger generations.
Alright, so what Rahul has tried is literally trying to answer the questions for the past 12 minutes, and he has really tried well. How much mark will you give for your interview performance now, out of 100?
I did make mistakes.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
70. You can. You did well. You can give 70, of course. You can even give 75. Okay, that is a lapse of 25. What is it?
I think communication.
No, your communication is fine. It is not with too much grammatical errors. Yes, it has to be improved. There is a little bit of grammatical errors, but that's adjustable. But something else is there.
Absence of words.
No, you are picking up the words pretty nicely. You're swallowing some words now. You're not finishing the statement completely. Maybe I'll send the link after posting these videos. Just observe. This mic gathers your voice, but some of the statements you finish on a semi-finished basis. Let me give you a imitation of what you know. Like, I asked you a question, will you be running away? And you said you belong to the second category. And when you said second category, you said never run. Okay, you used the word, right? Never run. But on the run, that was swallowed. Never run. Instead of that, you should have said that, no, sir, I belong to the second category, sir, but I will never run out of the chance that has been given. This is how it has to be completed. Okay? ஒரு வார்த்தையை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது எவ்வளோ லவுட்னஸோடு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறோம், அந்த வார்த்தையை முடிக்கும் போது அதே லவுட்னஸோடு முடிக்கணும். இப்போ நான் முடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நான் எப்படி முடித்தேன், முடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நான் சொன்ன ஃபுல் வார்த்தை உனக்கு கேட்டுச்சு இல்லையா? அதான் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது கடைசி வார்த்தைகளை ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். லிசனருக்கு அது ரொம்ப அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுள். இது ரெண்டுமே கொஞ்சம் சம்டைம்ஸ் ஸ்பீடு கொஞ்சம் கம்மியாயிடுச்சு. ஃபஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் சொன்னது ஸ்பீடு கொஞ்சம் கம்மியாயிடுச்சு. But you swallow the words. அது பண்ணுறேன். ஓகே, நிறுத்தி, அதாவது பிச் பவர் பேஸ் பாஸ்ன்னு நாடு சொல்லு. பிச் ஹை பிச்சில் பேசுகிறியா இல்லை லோ பிச்சில் பேசுகிறியா? யூஆர் லோ பிச் கேர்ள், அண்ட் தட்ஸ் குட். பவர் எந்தெந்த வார்த்தைக்கு எப்பப்போ நம்ம எம்பசைஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு. சார், ஐ வில் நெவர் ரன் அவே ஃப்ரம் த சேலஞ்ச். யூ சி, இந்த நெவர் அவே நெவர் அப்படி சொல்கிறது நெவர் அப்படிங்கிறது ஏன் பவர், அதை ஊர்ஜிதப்படுத்து. அதுதான் செகண்ட் ஃபேக்டர், பவர். பேஸ் அப்படின்னா பேஸ் பவுலர், ஃபாஸ்ட் பவுலர். பேஸ் அப்படின்னா ஸ்பீட், நம்ம என்ன ஸ்பீடில் பேசுகிறோம் அப்படின்னு. அப்புறம் பாஸ், PAUS, வீடியோ பார்க்கணும். வாட் யூ மீன் பை பாஸ்? ஸ்டாப். தற்காலிகமாக நிறுத்தி வைக்கணும். இட்ஸ் நாட் ஸ்டாப். ஸ்டாப் இட் டெம்பரரி, ரைட்? அண்ட் யூ கேன் ரெஸ்யூம். வார்த்தைக்கு வார்த்தை இருக்கக்கூடிய கேப். ஓகே, மை நேம் இஸ் SLK Rahul. I am a final year computer science student in Sri Krishna College of Arts and Science. I am very happy to join with you. Today, in the next 2 minutes, I am going to tell about myself. My name is SLK Rahul. அப்படிங்கிற ஆரம்பிச்சதுலேருந்து myself அப்படிங்கிற வரைக்கும் இப்போ நான் சொன்ன இந்த நாலுமே இருந்தது. நீங்கள் இருந்துச்சு பிச், பவர், பேஸ், பாஸ். பிச் இருந்துச்சா? நான் ஹை பிச்லேயே பேசுகிறேன். மை நேம் அப்படின்னு ஹை பிச், SLK Rahul லோ பிச் இருந்துச்சா? பவர், BSc Computer Science in Krishna Arts and Science. And in the next 2 minutes, the next அப்படிங்கிறது பவர். பேஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவாக இருந்துச்சு, யார் வேணாலும் லிசன் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. பாஸ், my name is SLK Rahul and I would like to talk about myself for the next 2 minutes. Pass, right? இது நாலும் கலந்தாதான் ப்ராப்பர் கம்யூனிகேஷன். இதில் வந்து எல்லாமே இருக்கு, ஆனால் வேர்ட்ஸை வந்துட்டு சம்டைம்ஸ் யூ ஆர் ஸ்வாலோவிங். ஸோ அதை மட்டும் மற்றபடி ரீடிங்னால கம்யூனிகேஷன் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகும். ஓகே, சரி. Any other questions you have, Rahul?
Sir, no, sir.
No. Alright, so this is the completion of Rahul's 4th class, and the next class will be on Saturday. Weekend classes. The past 3 days we had class just because it was holiday for Rahul, and the actual class module is weekend classes. So we will have class on Saturday evening and Sunday evening.